Why do some children stop listening to their parents, even when those parents repeat the same instructions over and over again? Clean your room, stop doing that, listen to me. But all of this just falls on deaf ears. Listen, sometimes parents say the same thing 5 times, 10 times, and even 20 times, but the child still doesn't listen. And eventually the parent becomes frustrated. The voice becomes louder, the tone becomes harsher, and the situation becomes a battle. But what if the problem is not that the children refuse to listen? What if the problem is that parents unknowingly teach their children to stop listening? Now, let me explain with a simple situation many families experience. Imagine a parent telling a child, turn off the television. The child continues watching. The parent repeats the instruction, turn it off now. The child still doesn't respond. Then the parent raises their voice. I said, turn it off now. Now, suddenly the child obeys. At that moment, many parents think the shouting worked, right? But something very important has just happened. The child has learned something. They have learned that the first instruction does not really matter. They have learned that they only need to act when the parent becomes angry. So the next time the parent gives an instruction calmly, the child waits. They wait for the anger, they wait for the shouting, because that has become the real signal that the instruction is serious. And slowly, without realizing it, parents train their children not to listen until emotions explode. Now, here's a cliffhanger many parents never expect. The more parents shout, the less powerful their words become. Why? Because children begin to tune out the voice. The shouting becomes normal. And once shouting becomes normal, it loses its impact. This is why some parents feel like they are constantly yelling, yet their children still ignore them. The real problem is not that children are naturally disobedient. The problem is inconsistent discipline. Sometimes parents enforce rules. Sometimes they ignore them. Sometimes they give instruction but never follow through. And children are very observant. They quickly learn which instructions are serious and which ones are not. So what should parents do differently? Wise discipline is not about shouting louder. It is about being clear and consistent. So when you give an instruction, say it calmly. Make eye contact with your child. Ensure they understand what you are asking. Then give them a moment to respond. So if the child still refuses to listen, follow through with a clear consequence. Not anger, not shouting, but a calm, predictable consequence. For example, if the rule is that screen time ends at a certain hour, then the rule must remain consistent. Children learn responsibility when they know that actions have consequences. But they also learn respect when those consequences are delivered with calm authority. Another powerful strategy is something many parents overlook: connection. Children are far more likely to listen to parents they feel connected to. When parents only speak to children when correcting them, children begin to associate their parents' voice with negativity. But when parents also spend time listening, talking, laughing, and bonding with their children, the relationships become stronger. And strong relationships naturally produce better cooperation. Discipline works better when it is built on respect and connection, not fear. So parents must remember something important, that the goal of discipline is not the control of a child. The goal is to teach a child self-control. Because one day, your child will leave your home. And at that moment, your voice will no longer be there reminding them what to do. What will guide them is the discipline they have developed within themselves. So instead of asking them, how can I make my child obey right now? A wiser question is this: how can I teach my child the kind of self-discipline that will guide them for life? That kind of discipline does not grow through shouting. It grows through consistency. It grows through patience. It grows through calm authority. And it grows through strong relationships between parents and children. So the next time you feel the urge to shout just to be heard, pause for a moment and ask yourself this question: am I teaching my child to listen to wisdom or to react to anger? Because the most effective discipline is not the loudest voice in the room. Nah, it is a calm voice that children have learned to respect. So if this message spoke to you today, welcome to ParentWise with MJ. On this channel, we talk about parenting wisdom, child psychology, and practical lessons that help parents raise confident, responsible, and emotional strong children. So if you want to grow as a wiser parent, Make sure you subscribe to ParentWise with MG. And remember this, children do not develop discipline because parents shout. They develop discipline when parents teach them responsibility with wisdom. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in my next video.